Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much for joining us and for waiting. As you know, Aspire World Investments organizes these monthly investment summits with a view to foster interaction. We believe that interaction is vital for the connectivity. Connectivity is important for an extended business to business, and the way Dr. Munir says, heart to heart contact. This heart to heart contact, this people to people connectivity brings us business. More we interact, more we explore the opportunities. So in these investment summits, what we generally do is that we update you on the progress we have made. We share our experiences. We also share opportunities. We have our friends and partners coming from across the globe, and those who are watching us live on our channel. These summits actually are designed to promote the transnational foreign direct investment and the transnational trade promotion. So without letting you wait any further, we will just start with the updates. First of all, most of our friends know that we announced our flagship project, Aspire in Industrial Parks in Pakistan along China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. We have made a remarkable progress since then. We have now proceeded further with our land acquisition process. We have also connected with our partners, our friends from Japan, who are working with us on contracting on the development side. Before I go any further, I'll just acquaint our new friends with the very concept of Aspire Industrial Parks. Before that, the main idea, the core idea behind Aspire World Investment, we are an investment management company, as most of us already know. It is organizing structured large-scale capital investments for the infrastructure. Industrial is the main focus. Corporate, commercial, academic, energy, environment, and micro and small medium enterprise sector development. Our focus these days is industrial infrastructure development, but we also welcome opportunities, viable opportunities in other asset classes, in other sectors. Aspire, as you would know, is part of Nexel Group. Nexel Group has 20 years of history. We started back in 1998 with a general trading company in Pakistan. And our friends know that we have an organic growth, 100% organic growth. We never had any facility from the bank. We generated from the businesses, we generated our own income, our own resources, our own funds, and this is how we expanded. Today, Nexel Group is proud to have its existence in United Kingdom, in USA, Germany, and South Korea. And we also we are blessed with our partners in different destinations across the globe. Nexel Group today is involved with the investment management as Aspire, and we are also into manufacturing, education, technical training, media, IT, security services, agriculture, shipping, logistics, aviation services, financial services, trading, human resources management, health services, management consulting, and our Saviors Foundation, that is our CSR organization, and it helps with humanitarian assistance. This is our track record. You can see our chart of organic growth since 1998. We started with Vico World Traders. We grew up after 4 years, Apex Worldwide, then Saviors Line, and you can see the reflections of what we accomplished, what we did during last 2 decades. The business framework is very simple. Like any other investment management group, we are into enabling the prosperity cycle, as we say. We call it prosperity cycle because it begins with the input. And then the input we have helps our efficiency into investments, into projects, and also acquisitions. And then performance, these projects, these businesses, they proliferate, they perform, they grow, and there is an outcome. The outcome is again discharge in shape of dividends and knowledge, and this is how the prosperity cycle continues. Our investment strategy is based on high yield ethical investments. We are into infrastructure development in JV environment. We are into now development of specialized economic zones along China-Pakistan economic corridor. We are into power generation and transmission, including alternate energy, especially focusing on solar. We are also into assets management and venture capital that we call growth capital. We have also invested into IT sector, including educational technology, the EdTech sector, which is a rapidly growing sector in the world, e-commerce, fintech, and electronic revenue tracking projects. Our form of investment generally is private equity, and usually we offer optimal capital protection by virtue of assets. We own assets primarily in Pakistan. And then multiple exit strategies. We are also proud to announce the Aspire Business Hub. Our friends who have attended our previous investment summits, they know how Aspire Business Hubs work, how our member companies, they benefit from being a member of the Aspire Business Hub. It's very simple. It helps member companies with lower setup costs, lower incorporation costs, lower operating costs, lower market penetration time, physical global presence in 15 countries across the globe now and expanding. And they are also our preferred financing, candidates. So we also offer financing for the Aspire Business Hub members. The whole idea is to bring brains, goods, people, products, services from across the globe to a global business destination that is United Arab Emirates. And we are so very proud to be part of the growth. We are so very proud to be part of this amazing story. And we really cherish the kind of the business climate, the business environment, and the level playing field that we enjoy being in United Arab Emirates. And we expect and hope that our connectivity with our friends from Emirat and GCC, and especially now with Abu Dhabi Chamber, it will help us grow further hands in hand. Now the Aspire investment parks, they are focused on industrial infrastructure development. We'll have multiple components of this immaculate infrastructure. They are actually multi-facility economic zones, including high-tech industry, the local resource industries, commercial office towers, large format showrooms, high-tech storage facilities, trade center, logistics and transportation hub, residential accommodation, academic and training facilities, hotels, restaurants, malls, sports and leisure facilities, convention center, and we'll have our indigenous power generation facility, power generation settings, recycling, and a nanotech research center. We actually unveiled in January 2017 a 5-stage, it is a 5 years plan, and we have brought it into stages 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. This 5-stage propulsion will enable us develop one industrial park in one of the prime locations on the China-Pakistan economic corridor, and then we are going to replicate it in another 55 districts of the country, inshallah. These are the destinations that we have researched. We have come up with identifying the locations, and our land acquisition process is on the way. So what happens as far as the investment strategy for Aspire Investment Parks, Aspire Industrial Parks is concerned? We have land under our ownership, owned by our holding company in Pakistan. We offer preference shares of the holding company for our private equity partners, our investors, and then we have multiple flexible exit options for them. So essentially these are limited horizon private equity partnerships that we embark upon with our investors and with our friends, peculiarly from within the GCC and UK. And we are really grateful for the support of our friends, our investors from Saudi Arabia, led by His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Al Khalidi. What we offer our investors generally, now these are the generalized terms you would see, we offer capital accumulation preference shares based on the assets that we own, and on the two kinds of exits, 3 years and 5 years, we offer 17% annualized growth on caps over 3 years, and 22% annualized if our investors invest with us for a 5 years locking period. So this is a little about what we do at Aspire. This is our flagship project, but the business framework of Aspire is not just limited to the Aspire Industrial Parks. We have invested into Aspire Business Hub, that is in Emirat, that is in Dubai, and we are into multiple businesses. We are also very proud to partner with the Carlton James Group. It is a private financing group based in UK, and we have worked together hands in hands to develop an immaculate investment product that is diversified alpha fund. It is actually fund of the funds, and we have dedicated sub fund for the developments taken up by the Aspire Investment, Aspire World Investment. Carlton James Group is also represented by Aspire Syndicate, Aspire World Investments in the GCC region, and we are expecting that this kind of our partnership will help us grow further and at a much rapid speed. This is actually the first investment summit where CEO of the Carlton James Group, Mr. Simon Carlton, is not present. So I have an honor and privilege to represent him. Anything about the diversified alpha fund, I am here to respond to the questions, and I am here to guide on our patrons and the way we attract investments from this region, and the way we allocate in different asset classes, in different sectors, in different various jurisdictions. So ending here, I won't take much of your time. This is the time, and this is an opportunity for me to invite a great man, a visionary, a leader, the president of Aspire World Investments, Dr. Munir Ahmed, to give his welcome address.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to 8th Aspire Investment Summit. Just I was thinking about Mr. Sanad, especially thanks to Mr. Sanad. In Urdu language, Sanad means stamp authentication certificate. So today we can admit that Sun is with us. A very warm welcome to our 8th Aspire Investment Summit. As you know that Aspire World Investments is a distinctively finest, cohesive investment group owing to its unparalleled perfectionism, unparalleled yield, certainty, and out-of-the-box resolutions for innovative economy. It inspired to yield sustainable economics while creating value through the innovation with reliability. Our aspiration for the future as filled with hope and energized by our vision for a resilient and sustainable economy. AWI regularly hosts monthly Aspire Investment Summits. Each of these August gatherings are based on thematic concept fostering the future economy. The theme for today, 8th Aspire Investment Summit, is community funding patterns. We at Aspire believe that inclusive growth is not possible without involvement of people. Hence, the importance of public participation is undeniable. In the recent past, we have seen the crowdfunding platform growing with success. We can anticipate the community funding opportunities will grow further. I am really delighted to know that our partners, Carlton James Group, are eagerly working to develop new investment products based based on large-scale public participation. Today, I am also very happy to announce that our friends from GRLT Japan have shown keen interest to invest in our hallmark Aspire Industrial Parks inside Pakistan. Our land acquisition process is on the track and we will announce our first AIP location very soon. This 338 million US dollar project was first announced in January 2017. Today, as we meet in August, I really feel happy that we have made extraordinary progress. This progress was possible only because of the remarkable support from our friends, Carlton James Group UK, Elliott Hadi Shahid, UAE, Pakistan Business and Professional Council Abu Dhabi, Petroclos Group Cyprus, DUC International Consultants Dubai, and Petro Total Saudi Arabia. I would also like to express my heartfelt gratitude for His Excellency Dr. Syed Kaisar Anis, the President of Pakistan Business and Professional Council Abu Dhabi, Mr. Khalid Muhammad Al Khoury, Dr. Usman Zafar from the DUC, Mr. Haji Muhammad from Global Petroleum, and His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Al Khaldi. I would also like to thank Megaland team, especially their CEO Mr. Mubashir Rafiq, for organizing our monthly Aspire Investment Summits. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank all of you today and look forward to your continued support and prayers. As I always say, you just have to aspire and we will shape your dreams and aspiration into reality. AWI is all yours and thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Munir, the president of Aspire World Investments. I would like to take this opportunity. Mr. Sanad. Thank you so much, Mr. Sanad, for being with us today. Thank you so much. I would like to take this opportunity to invite Mr. Dimitri. He's representing DVA Eurasia, and he is going to introduce you, introduce his company to us, to all of us. So let's welcome Mr. Dimitri.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for giving me the word. So good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. As Mr. Mayor has told, my name is Dimitri Anisimov, and I'm CEO of the company DVA Consultancy Eurasia Limited, headquartered in Dubai, also with the offices in Ras Al Khaimah, Moscow, and also with our partner's office in Düsseldorf, Germany. And basically, our core business is preparation of the most innovative and relevant investment projects in different parts of the world, in different sectors of economy, and collaboration with our partners and esteemed clients in UK, in European Union, and Russian Federation, and CIS countries, like, for example, Kazakhstan, Belarus. In Russia, we are proud to be official partners of Innovation Hub of Skolkovo, which is under wise leadership of our famous businessman, Mr. Viktor Vekselberg. And we also work with them in regard of the investment projects and technologies and their implementation all over the world, and with other major industrial and technology companies. Dr. Mayor, please, how we could have the next slide, please. Yeah, fantastic. So this is the sectors, this is the brief information about our locations, and this is the sectors which we have expertise and where we have experience of the projects. It's oil and gas, energy, infrastructure, construction materials, production, even education, and high tech and IT. Today I'm here to introduce our most recent project, just to give you the example that we are very much proud of. This is the industrial poultry plant for the production and processing of the turkey meat in the Russian Federation. Well, basically, what we want to do, we are going to establish a greenfield, innovative, full-cycle production plant with capacity of 24,000 tons per annum of superior halal quality turkey meat, which will become one of top 5 producers in the country of Russia and will create more than 1,000 jobs. And most importantly, will be generating $50 million of average sales volume. Why we are doing that in Russia? Russia is a huge market. The country is under sanctions right now, and the country imposed its counter-sanctions against the European Union and USA. Hopefully in future we'll have better relations, but right now this is both challenge and opportunity for us. Why? Because it helps to boost the local economy and namely agriculture and food production. Local market has extraordinary potential, having plus 730% growth within last 7 years. By the way, turkey is the second most popular type of meat in Russia after beef and broiler meat. The region is located in the heart of European region of Russia, as you can see. And The project has wise leadership and huge support of regional government and the Federal Ministry of Agriculture. As you can see, Mr. Sergei Morozov, the governor of the region, who is supporting new industrial projects in the region, not only in his region, but in the European region of Russian Federation, where we have, as I've told, highly educated staff, human resources, and big consumption in the region, in the neighbor regions as well. As far as equipment is concerned, the most efficient and modern equipment from Germany, Italy, Belgium, Poland, Denmark, United States, and Russia will be used to construct the production facilities. And this is our big competitive advantage, which is most importantly accompanied by the excellent specialist in poultry technologies, not only in Russia, and I mean well known not only in Russia but also in Europe and in Asian region. As far as the product itself is concerned, you can see that the plant is going to produce all the variety of halal products, starting from semi-prepared products like breasts, drumsticks, filet, thighs, wings, and sub-products, to deeply processed products like minced meat, baby food, salami, smoked breasts, rolls, and ground meat. As far as sales are concerned, the local consumption in the Volga region is very huge, and the plant will work with the local retailers and federal retailers. And as the second stage, we're planning to go to the European market. And we are sure that when we know that we are going to be competitive there because of the reasonable production costs, I can say even relatively low, even in comparison with the European market, we have lower production costs and excellent quality of the product. As far as our team is concerned, that's what I already mentioned. Our team headhunted literally best specialists in the poultry production from the biggest producers in the country, under the leadership of the gentleman that you can see on the slide, Mr. Vladimir Malikin. He's well known in poultry plants management in Russia and CIS countries and Europe as well. Yeah, and as far as financial part is concerned, the total investment value is $96 million, and we are very welcome any equity partners as well as debt finance as well, and the structure of equity is obviously discussable, and we're glad to discuss it, and basically it's flexible and discussable. Let's move to the key figures. So the average IRR of the project is 20%, with average net profit margin of 25% and operational profit margin of approximately 30.5%, as well as the average return on equity of 51%. And by the year 2020, the plant will be generating a EBITDA of 24 million United States dollars per annum. Obviously, we're fully armed with all the necessary documents, and namely summaries, full-fledged business plan, feasibility studies, financial model, and our promoters are and partners are ready to come to any point of the world, to invite to Russia as well, and to discuss details and to negotiate any partnership proposals. So we are open to cooperation and equity partnership. We are also very proud to be partners with Aspire World Investments, and hopefully together we will do a lot of big things. And well, I thank you very much for attention, and so here are the contacts. So And thank you so much for your attention once again, and thanks for inviting us here.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dimitri, for such a brief and comprehensive presentation. And we believe that it is a good project, needs active consideration, and we'll definitely look forward to working with you on this project and other projects that we identify mutually. Well, now I'm going to invite a friend of mine from United States. He represents the city of Detroit, and today he's going to tell us, guide us on the kind of amazing opportunities which the city of Detroit has to offer. So let's welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wissam Damaj, the COO of Detroit Asset Management.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, Doctor, for inviting me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having me. My name is Wissam Damaj, and I'm representing a company called Detroit Asset Management. We are a turnkey real estate investment solution in the United States, the state of Michigan, the city of Detroit. My presentation is very short. I just have 2 slides to show you. I'll start with a video to tell you a little quick brief about my company, and then I'll get into the details.
Investing in real estate is no walk in the park. It often feels like a race against time, finances, and stress. If you are from overseas, can you purchase in the US? Will there be taxes? Who can you trust? Detroit Asset Management makes it simple and painless with a professional, turnkey solution that puts the real in real estate. We stand by our valued client sides from start to finish, buying, renovating, and managing homes priced between $35,000 and $60,000. Your only job as an investor is to start collecting rent from day one, enjoying the endless benefits of our tenant-occupied properties. We've been simplifying the property game for more than 18 years, meaning we know the best areas with the best ROI, a 12% average as a matter of fact. For the superior investment assistance you deserve, call +971 55 585 4059 or email sales@DetroitAssetManagement.com. Detroit Asset Management, turnkey real estate investments.
Ladies and gentlemen, basically what we have is a turnkey solution to investing in the United States. All our properties are tenant occupied, so day one you buy is the day one you make money. Our model is called the fixed income model in investment. We have a low ticket size with a price point of $35,000. You can own a house in the United States. That house is already making money, so it's already tenanted, and it's already got a property management managing it. Our highest property is $60,000, so it creates a asset protection, capital protection with assets. You buy it, your capital protected with the real estate. Low entry point, $35,000 can get you a property in a very well diversified strategy. The prices here, you can buy one property for $700,000 in Abu Dhabi or Dubai. In Detroit, you can buy 15 properties. If your property in Dubai or Abu Dhabi for that matter, if that property is vacant for 1 or 2 months, this is money you will never recoup. That's one of the risks when you're investing in real estate. With our model, if that property is vacant, you've got 14 others that are performing. So it's a very well diversified strategy. This is a strictly cash on cash model. With those homes, you don't see a lot of appreciation going on. Maybe around 2%, but this is a mainly cash on cash. And when I'm saying cash on cash, I'm talking net on investment. I'll give you a quick example of some of the homes, and I'll finalize with a quick point. The first house right here, this is a $50,000 purchase price. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 2 stories with 2-car garage. Right now, it's making $10,000 a year. On a $50,000 investment, you're making $10,000 gross. We have factored in your taxes, your maintenance, your insurance, and your management, and you're going to be netting 12.2% net. We have another one right there for $47,500. What we basically do is we pick those properties in the best areas. My partner has almost 17 years experience in appraisal. We are connected with the city of Detroit. We pick the pockets that are upcoming in the next best neighborhood, and we buy those properties, we fix them, we tenant them, and we sell them as a package. This is a house that I used to own. This was my first house when I first started in real estate. So today, it's with another investor, but to tell you, it's performing at a 13% net. We have factored in, again, everything, your insurance, your taxes, your maintenance. At a purchase price of $47,500, you're netting 13%. I have a lower entry point right there at $37,500. This is also a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, about 1,100 square feet, and that one is actually netting 14%. A lot of those houses are government subsidized. The United States federal government actually pays for the people that make a certain amount a year to get them a house. So we actually work with the government. It's a great program, and we have capitalized on it. Every single month the check is in, every single month. So this is a little bit about us. This is Detroit Asset Management is the name of the company. I'm very humbled and honored to be talking in front of you today. Thank you, Dr. Amer, for having me. Thank you, Mr. Munir, for having me. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother, my friend, Mr. Wissam, for guiding us on how to invest into US properties, particularly in Detroit. Now I'll invite my friend, Mr. Eric. He represents Giovanni from Cyprus, and he's going to tell us how to decide on relocation investments when we are relocating our businesses from one part of the world to the other part of the world. Why do we need to do it? And by the example, an amazing example, a brilliant example of a case study, we'll all learn on how to decide, actually intelligently decide on the relocation investments. Welcome, Mr. Eric.
Thank you very much, Dr. Omer. Thanks, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eric, and I represent Giovanni Group. To get a little bit more familiar about what we are doing, please watch this video first, and then we'll get to the details. Wrong button. Yeah.
Mr. David was fed up with the long queues, the time-consuming interviews, and the irritating bureaucracy in embassies. He was always worried in case his visas were to be denied. Uncertain about the future of his family, his only option was to seek a second nationality. An investment into a second passport is becoming nowadays the smartest strategy for frequent flyers, global businessmen, and citizens who originate from troubled regions. Becoming a dual citizen has a great number of benefits, but it could take years for someone to acquire immigration status through traditional ways. Giovanni Group and First Class Global Citizen introduce you to the ultimate citizenship experience. A trustworthy partner when it comes to taking the next step with your second passport. Having a dual citizenship, the whole family can enjoy the benefits of visa-free travel and global mobility in more than 150 countries. Uninterrupted access to the most prestigious schools and universities without the need of student visas. Efficient healthcare system and freedom to live and work anywhere within the EU. With a Cyprus citizenship program by direct investment in real estate, you can enjoy full benefits of a European citizen. Do not leave anything to chance. Protect your family's future. Apply for Cyprus citizenship and become a European citizen in less than 90 days. With Giovanni Group and First Class Global Citizen, you can cut through the noise and make the right decisions. By talking with one of our highly trained consultants, you'll receive an award-winning independent advice, which has maintained our 100% success record. So why not contact us today and start your journey on becoming a global citizen of the world?
During the period from 2010 to 2015, this absolutely beautiful country, country of Austria, have got 150,000 new residents. Not citizens, but residents. United Kingdom, actually, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my presentation. You will be looking at this beautiful view until the end of my speech. United Kingdom, during the same period, have got 900,000 new residents, almost 1 million. Another one really popular relocation destination is Canada, which took 1,200,000 new residents. But the champion anyways is United States of America, with 5 million people relocated and got a residency in United States of America. It takes 1 million people a year, actually. Now, there is a global movement around the world. People are moving, are relocating, and there is a really important remark. We're not an immigration company. What we do, we are an investment company. We relocate you through investments. What does it get you? For example, you want to be the permanent resident in Austria. That's great. You come to us. We discuss all the details that you need to know about living in Austria. We are providing you with special training programs. Now, did you know that within only 2 hours drive from Vienna, from capital of Austria, you can reach 3 different countries, which are Slovakia, Hungary, and Czech Republic. Within 3 hours driving from Vienna, you can get to, you can get to Germany, Switzerland, or Italy. But what you might not know is that when you cross the border of Hungary, you need to buy a highway sticker on your car to drive the Hungarian roads. And you don't need to do that, for example, in Czech Republic. Now, this is the kind of knowledge that we will be providing on our training programs. We want you to live peacefully and comfortably in probably the new country that you will choose. Now, can you walk with your dog in this park? How to open a bank account in Austria? Who will fix your garage door? What school you will choose for your children? Now, this is the huge difference and uniqueness of our relocation program, because we're preparing you to probably live in a new place if you want to. The reasons may be different. Someone is looking for premium health care. Somebody is caring about the education of children. Someone wants just to travel visa-free all around the world, and this is also a possibility. Now, this video showed you the Cyprus program, but we have a lot of different other available destinations for relocation through investment, which are USA, UK, Canada, Cyprus, Austria, Bulgaria, Portugal, Romania, Italy, Sweden, Hungary, Czech Republic, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Greece, and Estonia. So those are the available options. We can sit with you looking at the world map, and you just put a pin where you want to be. We will do that. So, if you have any questions, unfortunately, I've been doing this on my knee like an hour ago, so I didn't complete it with contacts or something, but I'm still here. My name is Eric, and we can conversate, cooperate, and have a dialogue. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eric, for helping us with the relocation program, guiding us on how to decide on the relocation investment options. And while Eric was talking about the list, and he was mentioning the list of the destinations available, out of them you have seen Cyprus, we have Giovanni and the Patroclus group. In Portugal, we have an amazing friend, just like in Cyprus, it is Mr. William from Tolland Group. Tolland is again into, they are our partners for the relocation investments by virtue of the properties and also by virtue of the businesses. So you can decide to relocate either by buying a property in Cyprus or by owning a business or buying a property anywhere in UK or in Portugal or and in many other destinations across the globe. Thank you so very much, Mr. Eric, for your speech. Now is the time to invite Tahmira Beg. She represents CRIF Gulf. They operate under the license of Dun & Bradstreet, if I'm right. But she's going to tell you more about the Dun & Bradstreet and the services they offer. Let's welcome Tahmira Beg.
Hello, everybody. I actually speak very loud, so just tell me if I'm very noisy. Okay, so I don't have any presentations. I would like to have a face-to-face communication with you guys. If you have any questions, please just ask. I represent Dun & Bradstreet, which was acquired by a company called CRIF in 2014 in the UAE market. So it's CRIF DNB now. So we are, our core projects, our core work is including with our database. We are a credit information company. We deal with any kind of credit information that you require locally or internationally. That's one of our very main, you can say, department that we work on, risk management solutions. Our bottom line is to minimize your risk anywhere. So I've heard a lot of people here are talking about investments. So you would definitely would like to have people on board with you having the minimum risks. So you do a due diligence check for them. You do a background check. We are that third party which does that job for you. So that's the risk management solution part which we are into. Then we have a sales and marketing division. We do all the kind of digital marketing. We do email campaigns. You want to run an event somewhere. You want to do road shows internationally, promote your property, promote your business. We are the ones. So we are the answers to the questions raised here. This is what CRIF DNB does and has been doing for the past 176 years. If there are any questions regarding this, you can just ask now or you can ask me later. Nothing. Okay, great. Thank you very much for your time, people.
Thank you, Tahmira, and thank you for especially driving from Dubai to attend this activity, this summit. Well, when we talk about business, investments, commerce, we cannot forget the importance of the risk management part, the due diligence part, and also the auditing aspect of it. So now I would like to take this opportunity to invite our great friend, Dr. Hadi Shahid. He represents Elliott Group in United Arab Emirates and heads Elliott Hadi Shahid Chartered Accountants. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Hadi Shahid.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Excellencies, Dr. Munir, thank you very much for inviting me. I was listening to the presentations and recalling that few years back we used to say that the world is becoming a village, and it has perhaps become a village. And adding the mobility, you can choose which part of the village you want to be. So it's no longer your village, but it's all yours. It's a wonderful organization to combine the investment opportunities from around the world. And as the crowdfunding is knocking the doors, Dubai Financial Center has already announced the rules and regulations for crowdfunding. I guess this is the very innovative ideas how the new shape of investment is taking over. I'm not an investment person or a banker or a thing. I'm a chartered accountant and taking care of Elliott Hadi Shahid, which has its own offices in United Arab Emirates for the last 40 years. The organization is 140 years old, little less than my age, but it housed in London 140 years back, but we established in Abu Dhabi in 1977, and alhamdulillah, completing 40 years, being in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, and Al Ain. I'm the managing partner of the firm for UAE, Pakistan, Afghanistan. This is my region where we are working, and I travel most in these areas and to London, say, headquarters. Elliott Group is in 80 countries in the world and has more than 200 offices around the world. It is one of the top 15 professional firms. We provide services for the assurance that your investments are perfectly invested properly. And the latest service we'll be doing now in UAE is the taxation services and VAT services. So if any one of you have any confusion for the payment of tax or value-added tax, what it will be called, VAT, please do not hesitate to contact our company on that. And the profession is maturing in this area. The laws are becoming more stronger. Things are looking more strengthened from the long-term perspective and point of view. So I have all my best wishes to Dr. Munir and his group. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shahid. And you have rightly mentioned that we are entering into a VAT era now, and the entrepreneurs, the business community in United Arab Emirates need more of an insight and guidance from you on how to understand it properly and how to go about it, how to adopt a lifestyle with VAT in United Arab Emirates. Thank you so very much for the enlightenment. This is the time when we are nearing the closure of today's summit. As I mentioned in the beginning, this is the 8th Aspire Investment Summit, and the first without Simon, the first without the CEO of Carlton James Group, Mr. Simon Carlton. And today I realized that over the period of time, we have been working together, we have been discussing things, we have been talking about the future, we have been working on the Diversified Alpha Fund together. We launched it right here in Abu Dhabi Chamber back in April. And if you're watching, Simon, we are really missing you today. I hope we all do. And also we are missing Dr. Syed Qasir Anis as well. He's in Washington, D.C. these days. And we are looking forward to have him soon back in Abu Dhabi. Having said that, I would like to invite His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Al-Khalidi from Saudi Arabia to say a few words. Please welcome His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Al-Khalidi.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Ladies and gentlemen, again, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I hear from Mr. Eric and Mr. Wissam and the gentle girl and Mr. Vladimir or Dimitri, yes, I remember Vladimir, and Doctor. Good when I hear a lot of business. Okay, now we are under umbrella Aspire World. Let's go together now to start this business. This is good. I'm happy to hear different business. This is really I am happy. So we need to start. It's mean, I am sorry to say something is not exact, but I will say, kill the time before the time he kill you. I hope, yes, I hope for that. So I don't want to talk too much about what he say, this business. Dr. Umair and Dr. Munir, he speak a lot of things about spy wars. And we need to start this business. Thank you very much. I don't want to say more than, and I am happy to see all the people here. See, he's from Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Pakistan, from Russia, from UK. It's good. Different color, yes, it's okay. No problem. And same blood. So let's start, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for the word of wisdom. And as you said, please start. So let's start. I want to invite Mr. Dmitry Anisimov to please join us for the signing ceremony. So here we start.
That's the most important. Thank you so much. Say inshallah. Inshallah. Okay, now
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this evening. And please accept my heartfelt apologies for keeping you waiting. Let's have some tea.